Yeah, and they had two of them, one on each side. That was, again, Tio Margarito's architectural design, so.
And speaking of Tio Margarito, the only experience we had about farm or ranch was going to the ranch in Buena Vista. And we would go there quite often, not too often
really.
in the summer, but I had some very vivid memories about that. There was a lamb that I just absolutely loved. I used to go and pet. And then one morning we got up and Joey and I went in the barn, and Tio Margarito had slaughtered that lamb.
Oh no!
And I was absolutely heartbroken. I was horrified. So Joey got me by the hand, and like she always did, little hermanitas. And we actually left the farm area and went up. To me, it was a mountain, but it was a hill, quite a distance. We just decided to run away. I was not going to witness this, so we were going to show everybody. So we go.
Then we got hungry.
So we go up there, and it was getting dark, and we looked down, and we could see in the distance the farmhouse, and it was lit. Nobody was coming after us.
They didn't even miss us.
And we were gone for a couple of hours. I mean, we were really, we were getting angry, so we looked and looked. So we came down, and nobody had missed us. We just
Nobody
noticed.
noticed.
Nobody even noticed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was back in the day when kids went out for the day, right?
Yeah,
What is that?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was,
Yeah.
I used to babysit Olivia, cousin Olivia, like maybe for a week or two, and I would go to Buena Vista to babysit her. And Tina, the two of them, give Tia Manavitra the chance to do some things. And I would have kind of free time. She didn't work me the way Mother did. Mother worked me hard. But Tia didn't. I mean, I could do this and I could do that, and then I'd have a lot of freedom. So I was looking at a magazine. I was getting to that kind of preteen stage where you begin to get pimples. Your skin is getting really awful, and I was out in the sun, and I didn't like the way I looked, and I thought I was ugly and whatnot. I was reading this magazine that said that a mud pack will make your complexion really beautiful. So I thought, I want to be beautiful. So I went down to the little brook there, the little acequia that was there, and I went to the edge and went down, and I put the mud on, and it smelled awful. Horses had been there. And I washed it off, and I could smell it. I mean, I washed it off, and Tia said, "Oh, what are you doing?" "I'm washing my face." She said, "Oh, okay. If you soap here and then." And I kind of broke out in a rash, and she wondered if I was allergic to them. She was very concerned.
oh no!
I'm allergic to horse dew,
Oh, gosh.
And I did not get any prettier.
The mud
Well, that's a
The mud
letdown
pack did not
for sure.
work.
Oh my gosh.
Great stories.
So
Crazy stuff.
the farm out in Buena Vista was Tia Manuelita.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
Joey
Albert.
Yes.
That's Albert's.
that's
Parents?
Albert's parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joey rode horses out there.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And we would go to the acequia, and we'd pick apples and green peas. And,
Yeah, they had a whole big.
It was an
orchard
orchard.
way down
It
at
was
the bottom.
huge, yeah.
Had lots of plums. You know,
Yeah.
the prune plums.
Is that where Albert
Choke
Jr.
cherries.
lives now?
I don't know.
Probably.
Does Albert Jr. live out there?
No.
I know.
No,
Yeah.
no one does.
Up by
No.
Ringsville.
Everybody went to IC.
Yeah.
All of us, except what's her name? The
Well-
heathen, the only heathen in the
Well,
family.
yeah, it's just that
Dorothy. Huh?
I was sent to the principal's office a lot because I was always questioning when they said you shouldn't associate with Jews or only Catholics can go
What?
to heaven. Yeah, that's
I
what.
never heard that.
Well,
I never heard
maybe
that.
you
Wow.
didn't, but I did.
Wow.
And I questioned it, and I said,
You
"What
were
about all the
paying
people in?
attention.
What about
Probably.
all the people in India or in China. I said, what about them? And they sent me to the principal's office, and I'll never forget that. She
Good
said,
for you for questioning.
she said, yours not to question why, yours but to do or die.
Wow.
And I to myself, I'm not staying here. So when I graduated from the 8th grade, I decided to go to Robertson. Or to Las Vegas High. It wasn't Robertson
Oh,
then.
okay.
And to this day, I'm not sure why they let me, because Mother was just absolutely determined that everybody was going to graduate from IC.
Yeah, I was surprised because you went there 4 years, and Binky went there 1 year and came back.
Which one of you was a cheerleader?
Bingy.
Oh, Bingy was a cheerleader.
Yeah,
I
was
went to
not,
to Vegas High 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Did
did.
you?
Yeah.
What year was it?
I think it was my junior year.
Amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then I came back because I was being offered a scholarship.
Oh.
And if I came back to IC, I would get this wonderful music scholarship in Webster Grove, Missouri.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah.
she played the piano. She had
Yeah.
recitals too.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
and so I told Mom and Dad, and they said, "Oh, that's nice, you know." Mother wasn't there, no help, no support, nothing. I had no money. And the scholarship did not cover transportation and all that, it just covered
Yeah.
academics. So, I mean, it was not encouraging.
Right.
Like, you're going to go out of town. I mean, I'm supposed to stay there and marry John and have about 20 kids.
Who's John?
Well, you
Sam-
came close.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sandoval. Yeah.
John, he was the guy I
Yeah.
dated and the one who talked Daddy into changing the whole
Yeah.
arrangement of all the
Yeah.
rooms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Someone said I probably.
He's the one who did that whole chest in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.